Welcome, folks. Today, we are discussing a longitudinal study on quality, expenditure, and loyalty in a cultural event, specifically the Opera en la Calle Festival in Tijuana, Mexico.
Interesting. What were the main research questions driving this study?
The study aimed to understand the causal relationships between event quality, organization, program, entertainment services, visitor expenditure, overall, shopping, services, and visitor loyalty, attitudinal and behavioral. They also wanted to see how these relationships changed over 3 years.
So, they looked at how the quality of different aspects of the festival affected how much people spent and whether they'd return.
Exactly. They hypothesized that better quality would lead to higher spending and greater loyalty. They used a partial least squares, PLS, path modeling technique to analyze data from surveys conducted over 3 consecutive years of the festival, 2013, 2014, and 2015.
And what kind of data did they collect? Just overall spending or more detailed information?
They collected pretty detailed data. The survey asked about overall spending, but also broke it down into categories like spending on food and beverages, shopping, souvenirs, crafts, and entertainment. They also measured perceived quality across various dimensions using a 1 to 10 scale.
That's a good level of detail. So, what were the key findings regarding the relationship between quality and expenditure?
Well, some of the relationships were quite interesting. They found a positive relationship between overall expenditure and spending on services, food, drinks, entertainment. However, surprisingly, increased overall spending didn't necessarily translate to increased shopping. Also, higher perceived program quality didn't directly lead to higher overall spending.
That's unexpected. Why do you think that was the case?
The authors suggest that the local nature of the festival and its relatively short duration might explain this. Many attendees were locals, and the event focused more on immediate consumption rather than souvenir purchases. Also, many attendees were already highly satisfied with the program quality, regardless of their spending levels.
I see. So, satisfaction wasn't directly tied to how much they spent. What about the relationship between quality and loyalty?
Here, the results were more in line with expectations. They found positive relationships between perceived entertainment and program quality and event loyalty. Perceived organizational quality also positively impacted both entertainment and service quality, which in turn influenced loyalty. Essentially, a well-organized festival with good entertainment and a strong program fostered loyalty.
So, a good organization and a great show are key to keeping people coming back. Did they find any differences in these relationships across the 3 years?
Yes, a significant finding was the interannual variation. Some relationships remained relatively stable over time, such as the link between entertainment quality and program quality. However, others, like the relationship between overall expenditure and service spending, showed considerable year-to-year fluctuation. This highlights the importance of considering the temporal dynamics of these relationships.
That's crucial for event organizers. What practical implications did the study offer for managing the festival?
The study emphasizes the importance of focusing on entertainment and program quality as core elements of the marketing strategy. Maintaining high organizational quality is also vital, as it influences both entertainment and service quality. The authors also suggest strategies to address the year-to-year fluctuations, such as diversifying the offerings to stimulate spending and continuously improving the event's artistic identity.
So, it's not just about one-off improvements, but about consistent effort across all aspects of the festival. What are some of the limitations of this study?
Well, the study relied on self-reported data, which can be subject to biases. Also, the sample, while large, might not be fully representative of all festival attendees. And of course, the findings are specific to this particular festival and might not generalize perfectly to other events.
Good points. Despite these limitations, this study offers valuable insights into the complex interplay between event quality, expenditure, and loyalty. It highlights the importance of a longitudinal perspective and provides practical recommendations for event organizers. Thank you for this discussion.
You're welcome. And thank you to our listeners for joining us today. We hope you found this discussion insightful. Have a great day.